We took a trip up to Austin, Minnesota. We had stops in Belmar, Nebraska, all the way to Iowa State, where we worked out at quite a few places, and then we had a contest in Jackson, Minnesota, where they were first in the JUCO division. There was about 12 teams there. Had a really good day. They averaged 43.8 in the Reasons Room, which is not quite where we want them as far as the JUCO Reasons. And then we went to the National Bear Show. They get 6th overall. And the National Bear Show is a monster within itself. There's several different components of the contest. And what got us is what we're generally not used to, is the questions part. You take the questions out and you make it a traditional contest. We stay in second, but like I said, it's a whole different monster. And there we averaged a 45.4, which is good enough to win most national contests.
What kinds of questions were you guys faced with? For somebody who's not familiar with that aspect of a competition?
It's a very mental activity, and a lot of the times it goes and leads into accuracy. And you have to remember each different specific parts of animals 30 minutes to 2 or 3 hours later. So the mental capacity of some of these students, that's what the true value of livestock judging falls into, is being able to take what thought processes and turn that into usable information. And that's one thing that caught us in the long run. We can talk reasons, we can place classes, but when it comes down to accuracy and things like that, we've been working on that here lately at a few local places.
Where do you go from here going forward?
We're going to head up to Wichita and Butler County contest. And Butler, Chris Mullinex does an outstanding job putting together a contest there. It's a must stop if you want to be competitive in the fall. And then from there we'll go to Wichita. Wichita is kind of the traditional stop for NEO in the fall. But the one thing about Wichita is the one thing you can't predict is the unpredictability of the contest. So we just go in there, we learn from as much as we can, and we get ready for Tulsa, which will be on October the 9th.
Does the mental aspect and the question aspect of the Jackson competition help you with the Butler and Wichita?
You bet, you bet. I've had kids come up to me, and the first thing they say after that is, wow, I never thought about looking at this or looking at that, being more specific where I didn't think I needed to be specific. And from that it transitions into more success on down the road. It transitions into accuracy. Because a lot of these guys, this is a very subjective activity. Everybody may not agree, but the thing is you're trying to agree. And if you hit on those really important parts where questions fall in, that's when you can win.
Okay. And you talked a little bit about Tulsa on the 9th.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a regional thing, or is that a national thing? Or
Tulsa, it's a non-sanctioned contest, but it looks like a sanctioned contest from all the teams that come to it, because it's so well ran. Rusty Gauze, head of the Oklahoma 4-H, does an outstanding job with that contest, and that draws in quite a few teams. This first sanctioned contest of the fall will actually be at the American Rule on the 30th, and basically what we're doing right now is getting prepared for the American Rule.
Very good. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.